Hello from this beautiful location today. I don't have any cards with me right here, right now, and I feel like a transmission is going to come through. But I also wanted to talk about the power of the mind and imagination. That if you take some time to pause, to zoom out and write down what your desired outcomes are, and to get into creative power of imagination in imagining the unfolding of those desires, that things are coming to you, that you simply, regardless of where you are and what action steps you are taking, that in your mind, in your mental activity and that energy, you're visualizing and imagining and creating the sensations of your desired outcomes, that you're simply shifting your thoughts to that's happening. This is coming to me now. You're creating the scenes, the mental imagery. You're creating the sensations of how good that feels. Of isn't that wonderful? Isn't it amazing? Through the law of assumption, through expecting things to unfold, to seeing them, visualizing them. That it's simply a mental mind shift into visualizing and creating those sensations, that you're aware of how your mind may be running the show in ways that you don't prefer. So you take control in terms of directing your thoughts in a way, well, isn't it amazing how this is happening and this happening? Also, you can take your attention away from what you're wanting so much, so you're not leaking energy into it so much, but bringing energy back into your own body, into your being in your enjoyment in the present moment, in whatever action activity that you are engaged in, involved in, whether you're still, you're meditative, you're taking action towards something, that you're willing somehow to compromise on something because you know it's taking you into a bigger picture, regardless of how your now situation unfolds, that you're in your life, that you're being a participant, that you're part of being the creator, the producer, the director, everything, and being in your life, and you're willingly engaging, yet you're being in an energy of appreciation in your body, and you're in the thinking state of everything is unfolding perfectly for me right here, right now. You're envisioning it, you're knowing all is unfolding in my favor, everything is for my benefit. This is expanding me right where I am, right here, right now, in this state of gratitude and appreciation and aliveness, and giving love to everything that I'm thinking and being and doing and sharing and speaking kindly to myself, giving myself self praise, saying, isn't it amazing that you're showing up in your life right here, right now? Isn't it amazing that you're choosing to think positive, loving thoughts? Isn't it amazing that you're choosing to be kind and compassionate and gentle with yourself? Isn't it amazing that despite any challenges or hardships that you may have been through, that you're still choosing your own softness in your being, your gentleness in your body, that things may feel that they're more chaotic or picking up momentum, or you may be moving faster in your actions, yet there's still that inner knowing of calm and stillness and power within you, which makes you undeniable, which makes you more magnetic. And sometimes just being in that state of I'm fully engaged in the now moment, in whatever actions I'm taking, in full presence and aliveness and gratitude and appreciation, knowing in my mental energy, everything is for my benefit and things are only getting better for me right here, right now. Magic is happening. Magical opportunities are making their way to me right here, right now. Large streams of money are flowing right to me in rivers of abundance from various expected and unexpected sources right here, right now, that is going to blow my socks off if you're wearing any, and so on. And you can simply, in your mental energy, be in the thinking state of, wow, isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing that incredible things are unfolding right here, right now? And the more engaged I am in my life, in my enthusiasm, in my aliveness, and showing up in visibility and service, and being visible in my community, and being my authentic self, in engaging with people, in being a loving presence, in being in full appreciation and love and reverence for the sacredness of everything in life, of all interactions and connections, and even giving love to things that you may not prefer because they're all molding you into being who you want to become, who you're evolving into, and how that is a kinder, gentler, more compassionate, more accepting, more loving, more generous, more giving, more abundant, more wealthy, more successful, more beautiful version of you. And you can claim that and feel that in your energy and be in so much appreciation for it as magic continues to unfold for you. This feels a potent shift, this equinox now, and we're also into Libra season, harmonizing things in connection, seeing more harmony in your relationships. And as you believe in your mind, oh my God, I am so loved. So you see it reflected to you in your reality, that you can observe what thoughts are no longer serving you and de-weed those and reconstruct that mental thinking with playful power of imagination and imagining what you do prefer. So if you're feeling that you've been left out, imagine yourself being included. Imagine yourself creating events or circumstances or opportunities for others to feel included with you, and therefore you are the change that you seek from your own frequency and energy and what you're putting out there into the world. It simply must meet you through the law of resonance, through being the frequency that you want to receive and experience. And even if you feel that you're on the trajectory to earning more money or upscaling somehow, and yet not quite where you want to be, you can be in the energy and the frequency of it in full radiant shine and abundance, in feeling whole and wealthy and enriched and fulfilled and successful, feeling that and claiming it and anchoring it into your being, regardless of what action steps or circumstances you currently find yourself in. Since circumstances do not matter, your state of being does. And that's what Bashar is always saying, channeled by Daryl Hannah. Circumstances do not matter, your state of being does. And when you can align that with your creative power of imagination and imagining your desired outcomes and states with appreciation, with love, with joy, knowing if there's any challenge that shows up, that you can even see the cosmic funny and say, this is mere illusion because everything is for my benefit. Everything is working for me. I'm in the video game of my own life. It's a holographic world and I get to be the creator. I get to co-create with the universe and I get to understand that where something closes or is not working, it's because it's divine protection and redirection, and something even greater is making its way to me. I simply get to choose how I'm thinking and feeling in my body about whatever it may be, to give focused attention to the creative power of your imagination, to imagine good things, to imagine positive outcomes, to imagine your success, to imagine getting excited, to feel, oh my God, wow, something incredible is happening right here, right now, and I can't even see it yet, but I can feel it in my being, and therefore it's being created from me in my frequency. And you dedicate time throughout your day to bring that attention back to not allowing yourself to be run by the show, but for you to dictate the flow and let it go the way that you want it to go. That you're creating that from the creative power of your imagination, aligning the three Dantian centers, your creative vision, your heart being in gratitude and appreciation, and the sacral fire, sexual, creative life force energy that you have that is potent. And when you preserve it and when you utilize that sexual energy and pouring it into something that lights you up, that's this active service for the divine, that it's a sacred offering, that is something that brings you enthusiasm, that you want to share, you want to make something, you want to express something, you want to dance, you want to give thanks, you want to put flowers on an altar, you want to show appreciation for someone, you want to create something and put some magnetic energy out there that is so magnetic in itself. Yet it's an act of love for the divine. It's an act of love for the divinity within you. It's an act of love for yourself. And it's abundant through law of giving, in that sharing that expression from you, potent sexual energy with loving action on your vision, combining that power of imagination. Again, I'm repeating because it's so powerful, and can create your desired outcomes for you right here, right now, today. Magic can happen for you right here, right now, today. You can experience the shift in your being in transmission right here, right now, today. Let me know if it's shifted something for you, if what you're imagining or focusing on. And I absolutely support your creation of a more expansive reality that you get to love, that you get to love your life more and more every single day, moment to moment, in creating more of your heaven and earth within you. Thank you for listening. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Feel free to get a copy of my book in the description box below, which goes very in depth into creating your heaven on earth within you and in your reality, how you may align with your unique soul blueprint in terms of energetics, your North Node, astrocartography. There's exercises for nervous system reset. And while you may feel things are picking up speed, you can simply reconnect with the conscious awareness of in your inner calm and stillness within you, in your energy. You are tapping into and connecting with the kingdom of God, with that heaven on earth inside of you. And so it simply has to be. See you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.